purpose of me coming out here today is to test a little knife called the Laser Strike from Esee. I've actually been very distracted because we've got a fresh powder snow here and there's just tracks everywhere, so I've just been running around looking at these tracks, and honestly the knife testing is taking a back seat. But now I'm going to do that. I have Trout here who's hanging out with me. He's just behind the camera and we're not that far out. He's been doing a little bit of sledding, haven't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And here's the knife. You can see I've been playing with it just a little bit. Spear point, and very nice blade so far. So we're just gonna pound on it a little bit. This isn't so much a review as it is me getting some just hand time with it. And we're gonna take this and just kind of chop it up, see how it does, do some other things to it. Now I'm going to start chopping these limbs off like that, but Trout, do you know why I'm doing it that way instead of just breaking them off? Because it'd be easier to break them off and it would save the edge on your blade, huh, if you're really out. So the reason I'm doing this is because we're testing a blade. Otherwise, I'd probably just break these off to try to save the life of the blade if I was actually out backpacking or something. Okay, you want to come smack a little bit with it? There you go. Dude, that was two at once. Yeah, get a good grip on it. Good job. Good job. There you go. You're getting some body behind it there. Okay, how should we process this wood?
I don't know. Cut it?
Cut it? Sounds like a good idea. You see that, bud? So I wouldn't really chop this with my blade. We're going to move to this big beefy guy and have some fun with this one. First, I'm going to kind of clear some of these branches off. Again, guys, a lot of times I will use the back of a blade just to knock this stuff off, but I'm testing it right now, so I do want to give the edge a workout. Alright, kiddo, let's try. You know what, let's just try right here. That's going to be a tough one, I think, but let's see. Let me see that one. Trout's going to come help me on this one. Okay, start a-whacking. We'll see here too, but when I get home, maybe I can sharpen the knife. And that's a big portion, I think, of a knife, is how easy is it to sharpen. That's a big part of it, because then, you know, you can go out and use the blade, but knowing you can come home and put a nice edge on it again, it makes a big difference in my book. Kind of bang on that tip a little bit. Finish that off. Turn it like that, make it easy for you. Is that a smile on your face, I see? Yeah, why?
I don't know, I like kidding.
Because it's fun?
Yeah.
Smack the knife! Get it! Smack it! Ooh, that was a good one. That just went through a big knot. Keep going, man. Yeah, buddy. All right, now. Now that Trout and I have chopped some down, split the wood here, we're just going to take this little piece and test the edge on this to see what kind of nice shavings we can get. It's a little awkward given the camera angle I'm trying to do here. Trying to look in the viewfinder and do this at the same time. Kiddo, this is kind of difficult. There's the shavings that I was able to produce with the blade. So it's quite in line with the edge retention that I'm used to as far as Esee knives go. I'm gonna do this branch. Again, but I wouldn't normally do this with a knife, but what's the matter?
Nothing.
You getting some wood chips?
Yeah.
I really like the edges they put on here. That primary bevel with Esee knives, I really like those. This is no exception. So far, so good. There you have it. Out here testing the Laser Strike. And, you know, I'll hold off a final opinion on it, but right now, I like it. It's pretty much what I would expect out of an Esee product. So, having fun out here with trout, playing with knives. He was just over there carving with his own knife, huh? Yeah. So, alright guys, I'll hold off for a final review for some time. I want to get some real good experience behind me with it. Here is the follow-up to the Esee Laser Strike. So I told you I was going to get home and sharpen it to see how easily it's sharpened. But I'm not going to sharpen it. And here's why. I want to show you this. So you saw how much I've been using it out there, me and my oldest son, and then I got home and I ended up carving. This just kind of happened. I have no idea what that is, by the way. So I also carved that little guy with this knife, and just to show you why I'm not going to sharpen it, because it is really still very sharp. So does that speak to its edge retention? Yeah, I think it does. Now, am I going to touch it up? Yeah. In fact, probably what I'll do is I'll just run it across the strop. See, it needs a little bit of touch up. But what I'll end up doing is just run it across the strop, and it will probably be good as new. So I might even take it across some of these fine stones that I have here. But yeah, how's that for a demonstration of edge retention? So far I like the knife. The weight, I'm a little bit concerned about the weight, but we'll wait until some later videos to get into that and some comparisons. Is it good weight, bad weight, that kind of stuff.